Alright, we're back. It's Bro and Bro, week number 3, third episode. Last week, we were both 13-3 in our picks, so I'm still better by 3 games. How do you feel about that?
Disappointing.
Should be disappointed. This week, it'll be a little bit different. We have a total of 5 games that we differ on. We're going to talk about them. That's how we're going to kick the thing off today. So, Zach, lead the way.
Okay. One game that we're different on is New England at Denver. I picked Denver. He picked New England. Why did you pick New England?
Well, I think everyone agreed this is probably the game of the week everyone's going to be watching. Tebow Mania, Tom Brady, Bill Belichick, John Fox. It's just going to be a very good game. Everyone's talking about it.
Yeah.
I picked New England for the simple fact that I think this is a very good test for them to get ready for the playoffs. They're playing a very good defense. They know this is an important game. All eyes are on them.
Yeah.
And everyone knows they tend to mess up in the playoffs recently. So I think they'll use this as a stepping stone getting into the playoffs. They're going to be fully prepared. Belichick won't let them slack off in practice. I think they'll play a whole 60 minutes. And I just think they're going to put together a whole game. Now, if they don't play a whole game, they're going to lose.
Okay.
But I think they'll play an all-around whole game.
Okay. I picked Denver because the defense is doing really good. Tom Brady's 1-5 at Denver. Uh, but I'm gonna say this: if Denver's gonna win this game, they have to do it on offense. Because I mean, the defense can make big plays, but they can't stop them. The Patriots from scoring. So if they win, it's gonna be because of the offense. Not Tebow time, Bronco time.
Okay, how do you think they should do that offensively? You think they should
Oh,
stay with what
I
they're
think
doing, or should they just try to air it out against the league's worst defense?
if I was the Broncos, I wouldn't change anything. Because if you try to change something when you're starting to mesh together with something you already have, I think they're gonna mess up if they let Tebow
I'd
air
agree
it
with
out.
that. I
I,
would
I
agree
think I
with that.
think I think they should stick to the option and just let Tebow with what he's been doing.
That is their best chance. I think if they want to win, stick with the option, run the clock, keep Brady off the field. Because if you try to get in a shootout with
Yeah,
Brady, you're not going to come out with the
yeah.
win, even if it is
That's
the
something
worst.
the Broncos need to do is they need to milk the clock as much as they can.
No doubt it'll be a good game. Another thing I think Champ Bailey, he'll kind of shut down Welker, but
Yeah.
they're just too deep at receiver. Not Alfonso Smith. Their other cornerback, whatever his name is, I can't think of it. But they got Brian Dawkins and Chris Harris. I mean, they can kind of limit us, but who's gonna stop Gronkowski?
Yeah.
Who can
They
stop Gronkowski?
they have Von Miller.
AKA Optimus Prime,
Von Miller. He's
who is a pass rusher. He's not a coverage guy. He's a pass rusher. In the last 2 weeks, we faced Dwight Freeney, Robert Mathis, Ryan Kerrigan, and Brian Orakpo. We've given up one sack. One. One. So we'll be all right. Okay, next game. Because we can talk about this all day.
yeah.
It's going to be a good game. Just watch it.
Yeah.
Next game. I'm going to go with Carolina and Houston. You picked Houston.
Yeah. I picked
I
Houston.
picked Carolina. Houston surprised the heck out of me last week. I don't know how they came out with the win. Kind
Yeah.
of put a damper on things. I thought Tennessee would come up and steal that division.
Tennessee they messed up to try and win the division. Houston obviously clinched the division win
Yes,
uh, with T.J. Yates.
yes, and TJH is quite a story.
T.J. Yates. There's a thing about young quarterbacks this year. Andy Dalton, T.J. Yates, uh,
Cam Newton.
yeah, Cam Newton.
I forget about Cam Newton.
Uh, obviously not Caleb Payne. Uh, but this one thing about young quarterbacks this day and age. They've rised out of the
Okay, we're getting off
occasion.
subject. Why did you pick Houston?
Houston. I think that they obviously they don't have Andre Johnson, but I think if they can get that running game going, T.J. Yates be consistent, they can pull off the win.
Well, I picked Carolina for a simple fact that Andre Johnson is not playing. I think Cam Newton's going to go ham on them. I think they're just going to win. I don't know why. I just think Cam Newton's going to win.
I think Arian Foster is gonna have a big week.
Oh, excuse me. And okay, next, Detroit and Oakland. Both these teams, they're kind of on the. Detroit's in the playoffs right now. They're kind of on the outside looking in, though, in a way, because they're trying to get momentum.
Oakland's just collapsed.
And you picked Oakland, I picked Detroit.
Yeah.
I picked Detroit because Ndamukong Suh, he's back. I think, they realized they got to quit messing around. Kyle Vanderrush, Dominic Raiola got into the team. Jim Schwartz got into the team. So I think they're going to
I
fix things.
I
I
disagree.
think they'll be okay.
I disagree with you. Both of these teams lead the NFL in penalties. Uh, Oakland gets like 10 penalties a game. Detroit gets like 9.5 or something like that. 9 penalties a game. And Ndamukong Suh, he's a great player, but he's a very dirty player. And I think he's gonna have at least 4 or 5 penalties, and he'll he'll get
I don't
benched.
think so.
He'll
I
get
think Jim
benched.
Schwartz got into them, and
And
I think they're going to turn it around.
I think the Raiders are gonna win because the Lions are not gonna have offense in this game.
And who's going to stop them? Who's going to stop
I just said
Calvin
they're not gonna
Johnson?
have offense game. They're not gonna have offense.
Okay. All right. Well, with that, we're going to take a quick break. Very heated debate already. But we'll be back after these messages.